it's Holly here. Welcome back for another practice with me. Today in this video I'm going to take you through a nice full body stretch, and we're going to also do some breath work and meditation at the end. So it's said that the asana practice of yoga, so the physical exercise side of yoga, is in order to prepare the body to sit in meditation. So that's why today we're going to start with the movement and the asana practice, and then we'll move into our meditation and pranayama at the end. So just reminding you to just take it as it comes today. So just really listen to your body. If something is screaming out to you and your body just doesn't want to move in that way, then do listen to the body and just come into something that's more comfortable and more accessible for you. If you'd like to grab a yoga block or a yoga strap, then please do. Also cushions and things like that will work really well in assisting you as well. But when you're ready, just find your comfortable seat on your mat. So we'll just start with a little bit of grounding before we start to move. So just sitting up on the sit bones, elongate through the spine all the way to the crown of the head. Shoulders soften down the back, palms facing down or up. Closing down the eyes. Just take a huge deep breath in through the nose and a soft breath out through the mouth. And we're just going to start by taking a full body scan. So just taking a quick scan of the body, starting from the tips of the toes and working our way all the way up into the crown of the head. Just noticing any little niggles, any areas of tension or discomfort. And doing this with non-judgment. So just acknowledging this, not trying to change anything here. And now bring your awareness to the breath. Just feeling that natural ebb and flow of your breath. Being aware of the quality of the breath. Is it long and deep, or is it short and shallow? Now I just want you to bring the palms together in Anjali Mudra. Press the thumbs into the heart space. Slightly bow the chin, and here we're going to set a sankalpa, an intention. So what you want to receive from this practice, or what you want to receive from this day. Take a moment to repeat your sankalpa in your head. Namaste. So let's start with our lovely deep stretch. We're going to start lying down on the back and hug those knees in. Take a rock side to side, starting with a nice massage into the back, Make some circles, massaging into that lower back and taking it in the other direction. And one thing to remember here is that we want to breathe nice and deep throughout this. Really make that conscious effort to take some deep breaths in and out through the nose. Okay, place the left foot down and you're going to extend that right leg up to the sky. Take the hands behind, either behind your thigh or behind your lower leg. Interlace the hands. Maybe using the strap here if you wish. And you're going to start to flex the ankle, then point the toes. Flex, point, flex, and point. And from here, bending at the knee and flexing at the ankle, externally rotate at the hip, the right hip, and place your right ankle onto the left knee or just above the knee on the thigh. This might be enough for you here. If you'd like to come deeper, you can start to pick up that left foot and draw both the legs in towards the body. Interlace the hands behind the thigh and maybe make some small circles in both directions. Keeping that right foot nice and active. Maybe interlacing the hands around the shin if you'd like to come a little deeper. So staying nice and active in that right foot, keeping that flex in the ankle, but making sure the face isn't mirroring this kind of activeness. So relaxing that jaw, softening the space between the eyebrows and the forehead. And then release the arms, bring the arms out to the sides, shoulder height, and we'll take a twist. So placing that left foot back down, you're going to drop the legs and the sole of the right foot over to the left side, taking a gentle spinal twist and gazing over to that right thumb. So as this isn't a flow sequence, we're going to be finding a little bit more stillness in each pose, and you might find this quite challenging for the mind to be still. So again, just bring your awareness fully to that breath, maybe engaging Ujjayi breath and using that sound of the breath to focus on. Coming back to center, extend the left leg out long, taking half happy baby. So either just take hold behind the thigh and behind the knee and draw that knee down and in, or take hold of the outside of the right foot and really open that hip, flexing at the ankle, holding the sky up with the foot. Take some deep belly breaths here, filling up the belly, feeling it rise up into the chest, and as you exhale, softening down. Release that right leg, and then place the right foot down to the mat. Extend the left leg up to the sky, interlace the hands either just behind the hamstring, down to the calf muscle, or down to the ankle, just as long as the shoulders are nice and relaxed here. Point the toes, flex the ankle, point and flex. One more, point and flex. bending at the knee, keeping that flex in the ankle. Place the ankle on the right thigh, and then come into your figure four. So either staying here, that might be enough for you, just really drawing that left knee out to the side, or interlace the hands behind the right thigh and gently pull those legs in towards the body. Relaxing the face, taking some little bits of movement here, anything that feels good. One more deep breath. And then place the right foot down to the mat. Open the arms out wide. This time dropping the legs over to the right side and gazing over to the left. One more deep breath, fill up that belly. And exhale. Come back through center. Extend the right leg out, find your half happy baby on this left side. So really drawing that knee in towards the armpit and in towards the ribs. Maybe pressing down on the right hip just to encourage the hip to stay grounded. One more deep breath. And release. Take a full body stretch. So reach the arms overhead, point the toes. And then when you're ready, find your way up onto the knees. So finding a kneeling position. We're going to find some neck stretches here. So placing the left fingertips down onto the mat on the left side, or if you can't quite reach, place a block, bring the mat up to you. And then we're taking this right hand to the left ear and gently just apply some pressure and draw the right ear down towards the right shoulder. Starting to find that stretch in the left side of the neck. Gently pressing down into those left fingertips onto the mat or your block. Then gently release. Right fingertips down, left hand to the right ear, and then applying that pressure. Finding that stretch in the right side. Again, bringing your awareness to the breath. Come back through center. Interlace the hands behind the head. We're going to open the chest. Shine that heart up to the sky, extending the spine. And on your next exhale, start to round into the spine and bring the elbows together. Bring the chin to chest and rolling through the spine. Coming all the way back up. Keep the fingers interlaced and press the palms up to the sky, feeling that length in the sides of the body. Inhale here. As you exhale, take a side stretch over to the right. Inhale, come through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right, really spiral open the chest. Inhale, center, exhale to the left. Coming back, bring the hands to heart center. And we're going to find a stretch in the ankles now, so staying on the knees. And you're going to lift the knees and bring that weight back into the tops of the feet here. So you're really feeling that stretch in the front of the ankles and through the front of the shins here. Either place the hands behind you on the mat, or if you've got that balance, just place the hands to heart center in Anjali Mudra. And imagine you're sending the breath to this area where you can really feel that stretch. Now finding a stretch into the feet and the toes, so bringing the weight forward, tucking the toes under, make sure all 10 toes are tucked, including the little toe. Finding a toe stretch. So it's not the most comfortable of poses to hold. You'll really start to feel this in the feet and the toes, so we'll distract ourselves and bring a stretch into the arms now. So bringing that right arm over across the body and drawing it in with the left hand. One more breath here. And then switch sides, bringing that left arm across the body. Should really feel that in the toes now and the feet. And release that left arm, place the hands down, release the toes, maybe tap it out a little bit. And then find your tabletop position. So stack those shoulders above the elbows and the wrists, hips above the knees. And take cat-cow. So inhale, drop in the belly, open the chest and gaze up. Exhale, push the mat away, round that spine, chin to chest. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale to round. And then taking it in some big circles. So imagine the sides of the body rolling around the inside of a barrel. Taking these barrel rolls, bringing that stretch sensation now into the sides of the body. Taking it in the other direction. And then coming back to a neutral spine, we're going to extend the right leg out behind you, tuck the toes and press the heel away. Walk the hands forward slightly. I'm going to take some little pulses here, so pressing into the hands and sending the heel back. Take some little pulses, starting to open out into the calf muscle. And from here, pivot on this left knee so that the toes come out to the left side. Ground down through the right heel and sweep the arm up and overhead. So reaching those fingertips forward and feeling that diagonal line of energy now from the right heel all the way up to the right fingertips. Either staying here, or if you want to come into a bit of a hip opener, you can start to bend that knee and bring the hand to the knee and really open out the chest here and open that hip, gazing up if that's comfortable. One more breath. And then reversing the movement, coming back into your tabletop position, taking one full breath, one round of cat-cow. Breathe in, breathe out. Back through centre. This time extend the left leg, tuck the left toes and taking those little pulses. Maybe walking the hands forward so you can really press into the mat and send the heel back. Okay, pivoting on the right knee, toes out to the right side, ground the left heel, sweep the left arm up and over, fingertips reach forward and feeling that long line of energy now through the left side of the body all the way up to those fingertips. Keeping the chest nice and open. And now bending the left knee, take hold of the left knee and open out. Release, coming back to your tabletop position, finding Anahatasana, your melting heart pose, so also known as puppy pose. So keeping those hips above the knees and walk the hands forward as far as you can go. So you can see why it's called melting heart pose. The heart is melting down into the mat. Really starting to feel a stretch now in the armpits. Place the forehead down onto the mat or onto your block. Maybe if you have that space in the neck, you can place the chin down to the mat. From here, ease out slightly and place the elbows down. Find your way down onto the belly in your Sphinx posture. So the elbows under the shoulders, spread the fingers nice and wide and start to notice where you feel those points of contact between the body and the mat. Feeling really grounded here, really connected to the earth. Gazing over the right shoulder, gazing over the left. Same again, over the right and over to the left. Come back through centre. And we're coming to a shoulder stretch now, and a bit of a stretch into the triceps. So cross your right arm over the left here and then walk the hands out to the side as far as you can. You can bring the palms facing down or up depending on how intense you want this stretch to be, and then just place the chin down on top of that right upper arm. This is a really nice stretch if you've been doing a lot of upper body workouts like me recently. We've been doing a lot of home workouts and a lot of running and stuff like that during this lockdown, so hopefully this practice will feel really good. It's much needed. And then swapping, so taking the left arm over the right and place the chin down. And release the arms. Push your way back to your tabletop position. And we're going to take downward facing dog just for a moment. So the one strengthening pose of this practice, tuck the toes under, lift the knees and send those hips up and back, and start to feel the calves and the hamstrings scream at you like mine are doing. Been on a run this morning and I've not ran for a good few months. So maybe pedaling out through the feet. Take a nod of the head, take a shake of the head, and really reach the tailbone up to the sky, elongating the spine, keeping a bend in the knees if you need it. From here, inhale and sweep the right leg up and back, open out the hip, point the toe, and as you exhale, bend the knee and step that right foot forward, finding Anjaneyasana, your low lunge. So lowering the back knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And as you exhale, we're taking the twist to the right. So bring the left hand to the right knee and the right hand either to the right hip or to that back thigh. Either staying here, or maybe you can walk the hands down towards the calf muscle a little bit further and sweep the left arm up. Open that chest. One more breath. And windmill the hands forward. Finding our Skandasana now. So come to the ball of the back foot, so tuck the toes, and walk the hands to the inside of the right foot. Walk them all the way around to the long edge of the mat and pivot the toes with you. Bend into that right knee. And then finding your Skandasana. If you need to have the hands down and you're a little bit higher, that's absolutely fine. Coming back to the top of your mat, being really careful now of this left knee, so don't put too much pressure there. And then stepping back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, point the toes, really open out the hip. And then step the foot forward, lower the back knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana. And exhale, twisting to the left, right hand to the left knee, left hand to the back leg. Either staying here or coming a little bit further down and sweeping that right arm up. Windmill the hands forward, bring the hands to the inside of the left foot, tuck the back toes and lift the back knee, ground the back heel and walk the hands round to that long edge of the mat. Bend into the left knee, find Skandasana. Palms together. And then again, place the hands down first so you're not bringing too much pressure into this knee joint. Push up, find your way back to the top of the mat and step back, downward facing dog. Bring the feet mat width apart and walk the hands in. From here, finding Malasana Yogi Squat, so bend the knees, send the hips down in between the heels and place the palms together in the centre of the chest. Really open out those hips, open the chest, nice long spine. Making sure you're still breathing nice and deeply, nice and mindfully. Place the hands down, send the hips up and walking back to your downward facing dog. So finding Kapotasana, our pigeon pose. So bring that right knee to the right wrist and place the shin down. Flex the right ankle to protect this knee, and then walk those left toes back as far as you can until you find your comfortable pigeon pose. You either love or hate pigeon. If this doesn't feel quite right and you start to roll over onto this right hip, place your block or a cushion under that right hip so you can even out those hips and staying here. So there's a couple of options now to bring a little bit of a quad stretch. So either just bending that back leg, that left knee, and staying here, or you can start to reach for that left foot and draw it a little bit closer, maybe with both hands, really opening the chest here, pushing into the hands with the foot. Or option to come to your mermaid pose. So just an option if you'd like to take it. You can place the foot into that inner crease of the left elbow. Maybe you just want to stay here, or maybe you can find that bind, so sweeping the right arm up and over, taking the left hand and gazing up. Wherever you are, just one more deep breath. And gently and slowly release. Don't let that leg just ping back, just release with control. Come back to your pigeon. Walk the hands forward, tent up onto the fingertips, and just find a little sway side to side. Walk the hands back in, and we're finding Marichasana. So swing this left leg round and place the left foot over the right thigh. Then we're going to lengthen the right leg out long in front, flexing at the ankle. Place the left hand behind you. Inhale, sit nice and tall, sweep that right arm up, and exhale, twist to the left, elbow to knee, open out. One more breath. Come back through centre and just lower this left knee slightly, so come to the outer edge of the left foot and finding our half shoelace pose, it's apparently called. So crossing this left leg over, either staying here if it's enough for you, or finding a forward fold. So inhale, sweep the arms up, and exhale, hinging forward, maybe taking hold behind the foot. And all the way back up. And we're finding our way back to a downward facing dog, so maybe just visiting pigeon again. Hands down, tuck the back toes, step back, downward facing dog. So Kapotasana, pigeon on the left side, so left knee to left wrist. Place the shin down and shimmy those right toes back. Again, using a block under this left hip if you need it. And then taking any option with this back leg now. So either just bending or reaching round for the foot, or taking your mermaid pose. So the foot to the inner crease of the elbow. Sweep the left arm up, take the bind, gaze up. release that right leg. And swinging, oh no, we're going to walk the hands forward first. Tenting up onto the fingertips and finding a little rock side to side. Walk the hands in and swing this right leg all the way round. Place the sole of the foot down to the mat, cross it over that left leg, and then extend the left leg out long. Marichasana, right hand behind the sit bones. Inhale, sweep the left arm up. Exhale, twist to the right, elbow to knee, gaze over the right shoulder. Really grounding through the sit bones and growing tall through the spine. Unravel that twist and relax this right knee a little bit. So just placing it down, come to the side of your right foot and finding a fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, maybe interlacing the hands around the foot or just place them down wherever they get to on the mat. And release. Okay, from here, just release the legs, shake them out a little bit, and just take any last movements that you need to take before coming into your meditation. So, maybe you'd like to sit up on a block for this, because you might not be used to sitting down in a seated position for this long. Well, we'll just be here for a few minutes. Placing a block or your cushion under the sit bones, really grounding down. Just to allow your hips to be elevated and those hips to open. It just makes it a little bit easier to sit upright. So we're going to start our breath work and meditation, and through these practices we're aiming to quieten that internal dialogue, so that daily mind chatter that's constantly going on. So we're aiming to occupy the mind when the mind isn't necessarily needed. So it's really great to practice this maybe for 5, 10, 20 minutes every day. Just really tuning in with the body and being completely present, completely mindful. So when you're ready, just find your comfortable seat and just start to close down the eyes. So again, taking a full body scan here with non-judgment. Noticing how the body is feeling now after your asana practice, after your physical practice. And we're going to start to move deeper into the parasympathetic nervous system here, so the rest and digest. So we're going to come to Nadi Shodhana, our alternate nostril breathing. So when you're ready, bring your left hand to chin mudra, so the index finger and thumb softly come together, the rest of the fingers fall away, and place the hand down onto the knee facing up. Your right hand comes to Vishnu mudra, so the index finger and middle finger bend down to the base of the thumb, and the other fingers and thumbs just stay up. So we're looking to balance the two hemispheres of the brain here, and like I said, it's a really calming breath, so moving us into that parasympathetic nervous system. When you're ready, take a deep breath in Open the mouth and softly let it go. Bring your right thumb to the right nostril, closing down the eyes. Breathe in through the left nostril. Pause at the top and block off the left nostril with the ring finger. Release the thumb and breathe out through the right. Breathe in through the right. Pause, block off the right, release the left and breathe out. Breathe in. Block the left, release the right, breathe out. Breathe in through the right. Block the right, release the left and exhale. Take a few more rounds. Making sure to pause at the top. Release and let go. Making those breaths as smooth as you can and as equal as you can. One more full round of breath. Release the mudras, place the hands down to the knees. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath in at the top. Tuck the chin to the chest. Draw the navel to spine, Uddiyana Bandha. Engage the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. Holding that breath in, retaining that breath. This is called the Kumbhaka. I'm just trying to find ease here as you hold the breath. Relax those shoulders. Try to hold it as long as you can without tension. As soon as you start feeling that tension, just passively exhale. So when you're ready, lift the chin and let the breath go. Keeping the eyes closed. We're going to take an inhalation for the count of 4. Hold the breath for the count of 4 and exhale for the count of 6. So again, that long exhalation, taking us deeper, moving us deeper into that parasympathetic nervous system, that calming state. So when you're ready, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take a huge deep breath in. And a long and soft breath out through the mouth. Now just coming back to your natural rhythm of breath. Just feel the smooth ebb and flow of your natural breath. And feel that energy that you've cultivated through the calming breathwork practice. Just being a witness of that feeling. And just know that you are exactly where you need to be here. Nothing to do, nothing to control, exactly where you need to be. And just notice now how you are feeling emotionally, how you are feeling energetically. And just acknowledge, just witness this without judgment. Just watch how you feel. Just feel that breath soft and fluid like water. Bringing yourself into that deep, conscious state of awareness. Feeling that expansion as you breathe in, creating more space. The belly fills up, the ribs expand and the chest lifts. And that softening and grounding as you breathe out. Everything just sinking down. Just simply observe. And just imagine with each breath in, you're breathing in that new energy into every single crevice of the body. And as you breathe out, you're just letting go of anything that you don't need. When you're ready, take a deep breath in through the nose. Part the lips and softly let it go. Bring the palms together in Anjali Mudra. Coming back to your Sankalpa, your intention that you set for yourself at the start of the practice. And just knowing that in this time that we are all connected. So yoga literally means union. So union of the body and the mind and the breath, but also union with each other. We are all connected. And just know that you are perfect just the way you are. You are enough and you are loved. Place the thumbs to the third eye centre, the space between the eyebrows, and slightly bow the head as a sign of gratitude. You have found yourself this space to practice yoga, to practice your asana practice, your pranayama and your meditation. and gratitude for your loved ones and everyone that you have connected with. Namaste. Thanks again for joining me, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to see you again in the next video. See you soon.